The production makes the show. It's the people at the concession stands. It's the people who control the lighting and the camera work. Through the course of this audiobook, you will see the change in wrestling, of how it is operated and how it is produced, and how it influenced society as a whole. Now, as Vince put it, they compete with all forms of entertainment as society changes and try to stay relevant. You have the traditional fans, but if you're my age, of 36, the last wrestlers still wrestling on a main stage from the 1980s era are Sting and The Undertaker. This is a statement of the times, and like every era, it changes.
That was Evolution of the Squared Circle, the production of professional wrestling. Written by Joseph Evaldi. Narrated by Dickie Thomas. Back to the podcast. Okay, we are back. I'm going to read some stuff from the later work of Joseph Evaldi. From the book Apparitions of a Warrior, now available on Amazon and Amazon Kindle. This poem is called I Wish. There are many things I wish for in life. One thing is to be successful in life. I wish I can have children that will be proud of me. I wish I can have a home that can support my family. I wish I can meet the people from my books that I've read. I wish I can find the ingredient for success. I wish I can embrace my spiritual life. I wish I can continue my thirst for knowledge. I wish I can maintain a clean room and be organized. I wish I can learn how to cook. I wish I can write many bestsellers. I wish my writing gets better as time goes on. I wish I can be all that I can be with my love. I wish I can travel to parts of this world I've never been in. Out of all, I wish to help others with their problems. These are things I wish for in life. Figure I read this selection because it is New Year's. Happy New Year, everyone. And it's that time to make goals and wishes and lists. Excuse me. This is a list of wishes and wants. Maybe if we wish for, they will come true. I have another poem that I wrote, or shall I say, is my older work, my later work, Slow-Mo Joe and Joseph Evaldi. Joseph Evaldi from Apparitions of a Warrior. Past regrets no more. His poem. I used to live in regret. I had many friend relationships that made me feel guilty. Perhaps I was guilty with some things, and I made mistakes. However, the law of attraction was at work. It happens when somebody doesn't want something. I didn't want my anger, so I projected it on another. It was only then It was only until I said, I don't want that experience anymore. Things changed. This is how it works. Many have explained this, and I still struggle to get this. Things don't just manifest. You have to work for that result. It is just as a basketball player practicing a shot. They practice until they make it over and over again. This is what they stress with kids in sports. You don't get good until you practice. I don't regret anymore. I know if it's a bad habit I could work at it. My parents tell me I need to find a real job. However, I'm working on my dreams. It may take work, but I am ready for it. That is from my works, Joseph Evaldi. This is Alter Identity of Joseph Evaldi, Slow-Mo Joe. Now, I haven't read French in a very long time. But you know what? For the sake of this book and the muse, I will read French as Slow-Mo Joe. From Rimbaud. Elle est retrovée, qu'elle éternité s'extrême mieux mere or solière s'extrême RI évêque solière. The English pronunciation of that, or translation of that, I shall say, is, it is found again. What eternity? It is the sea mixed with the sun. It is the sea gone off with the sun. I shall read more. That was from page 58. I'm gonna read more. And this is from the poem called Triolet, composed of 3 stanzas, each one of which is performed on 2 rhymes. In the first stanza, which is what Wallace Fowlie said, Mon triste carré bave à la poupée sous les kilobés de la troupe qui possède un real general. Leurs kilobés l'on déprave au gouvernement on veut de frisquer it réfléchir et pio pious case quand ils auront tari leurs chiques comme agar au carval. Excuse me if my French is not off, but I am trying to sound French and pronunciate it right, because that is how Rimbaud wanted. The poem says, my sad heart slobbers at the stern, under the jeering of the soldiers who break out laughing. Their jeerings have depraved him. On the rudder you see frescoes. It Catholic and soldierish. When they have used up their quad. How will I act? Oh, stolen heart. That being said, I wrap it up. Yes, I read French for the sake of the muse. Now, I introduce Joseph Evaldi on the podcast, my other identity, where I discuss, or he discusses, about plugs for the brand. Hello, this is Joseph Evaldi, the Joseph Evaldi podcast, the Joseph Evaldi network. We have several things working for us this year. We have the newly remodeled, rebranded Spiritus Holographica. And in that show, Ricky and Wolfman, or Ricky Twilight Cricket, or whatever identities are on that show, discuss one part, what would happen if this had happened. Like, what would happen if this happened and that happened afterwards, like in a parallel dimension. We have interesting shows coming up for that, so check it out. Also, in that show, Journal to the Dreamscapes is incorporated in Spiritus Holographica, which means it is a defunct show on the network. It's still going to be playing for those who want it, but Journal to the Dreamscapes is no more. It is now in Spiritus Holographica. Also, we have the Book of Seasons, the Journey Through the Year cycles. That book is available on the Amazon Kindle. And we also have Soul Warrior's Journey, now available on Kindle. It's available in Barnes & Noble's Press.